Hey socialites, it is your girl Nay, the Untamed Socialite. I know y'all is like, girl, where have you been? So today I wanted to do a get ready with me and to talk about where I've been. So if you care, pull up a chair. That rhymed. I'm so corny. But if you care where I've been at, pull up your seat and yeah, join me on this get ready with me. So for purposes of this video, this is my first get ready with me. This is my first get ready with me on this channel. I think on my old channel, I might have done a get ready with me. I'm not sure if it was a get ready with me or if it was a makeup tutorial. So this is my first get ready with me. One day I will share that channel, but not right now. I off camera have already done my eyebrows because I have not been to get them waxed since February, and I don't want anyone blaming me if they follow my steps because I know how to tame my own beast. I don't know how to tame yours. And I conceal my face a little bit because I've been having like these like splotchy little breakouts. I did my eyebrows with the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil in number 4. I primed my face already too with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, and I conceal my eyebrows with the just regular matte NC45 Studio Finish Concealer. So for this tutorial today, this get ready with me chit chat. Today, I'm going to be using the Morphe Second Nature palette. I think it's 3502 palette. I have been obsessed with brown eyeshadows lately. That is like, all I do is do brown, even though red lips are my favorite color, but I've been doing like all brown. So I'm gonna do a brown smoky eye. And let's just chit and chat. So I'm gonna conceal my eyes first. Oh, wait, another thing. I am not a makeup artist. Let me say that again for you.
I am not a makeup artist.
I enjoy makeup. At one point in time in my life, I thought I was going to be a makeup artist, but I am not a makeup artist. I'm just doing this for fun. I figured it was a great way for me to, you know, we could chit chat and I can tell you where I've been and hopefully what's going to happen on my channel moving forward. So first, let me prime my eyes. I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear 405 Toffee. And this concealer is pretty dope. It reminds me of the Tarte Shape Tape. Is that by Tarte? I think it's by Tarte. It reminds me of Shape Tape because of the thickness. So I don't use it under my eyes because it's very drying. But it looks really, really good. It does really, really good as a primer for my eyeshadows. So I'm kind of stalling and we're 3 minutes in, and I know y'all like, girl, if you don't spill the tea, where you been? Where you been at, girl? Only I talk like that. So honestly, I've taped this video. This is like my 6th time taping it, which is crazy in itself, but this is my 6th time taping this because I felt like a few times I was just rambling and I did like how my makeup turned out in like 2 of them. But where have I been? I have just not felt well. Like I kind of fell off the face of the earth to everything and everybody. If you were not like in my close friends, if you were not in my close friends, if you know, like Instagram, I haven't posted on Instagram since September. And yeah, like I talk about my mental health journey on my Instagram page. I've talked about it very, very candidly there. I also like just tell all of my business on my blog, theuntamedsocialite.com. I tell everything there. It's like a diary for me. I haven't even written on there since that's been longer. But let me set my eyes. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just use this powder in here. I think this color is, I don't know this color. It must be Light Sweep. Oh, it does my finger in it. I'm gonna set my face with this Light Sweep. Not my face, my eye, sorry. Like, yeah, like I haven't felt like myself, and I'm not one of those people, like some people, they don't feel well and they still are able to like function and they're able to show up. And if I had a 9-to-5 job, I probably would be screwed. But no, I would probably show up at work just because I have been able to show up, you know, in other places of my life. But basically from like September, the beginning of September, all the way until the first week in November, like the first or second week of November, I have felt like crap. And part of it like has been depression, anxiety, more depression than anything. And I think for me, like I haven't experienced depression on the level that I've been feeling it. Like I haven't experienced that in so many years. I'm letting my hair grow back too, so that's why I got this scarf on. I haven't experienced depression in that manner in so many years. It's just been very hard for me. I'm used to anxiety. I can kind of deal with anxiety because I know how to manage it because I've had it for many years. But depression, like just darkness and that. So I've been feeling really depressed. On top of feeling depressed, I'm sorry. So the first color I'm going to use in my crease, well, above my crease, like this part is going to be this color Universal. Should I use Orb? But I'm gonna use Universal and work my way down. So on top of being depressed, I have been sick because I've gained, since we've been quarantined, and like in my house, like I'm very strict. Like in the summer, like in the beginning of COVID, I was really strict because my husband got sick with COVID. And so, you know, I realized from the very beginning, like it was like the second week and he got sick, that, you know, this was not a hoax like a lot of people think that it is. So I have just kind of been like so isolated. I think the most that I have been out is just like at select family members' houses. And even with that, I'm like freaking out after I leave because it's like, oh my God, like, did my sister wear a mask when she went out? Like, you know, like that kind of thing. So since April, I would say I gained 25 pounds. So on top of being depressed, gaining weight, trying to lose it, I'm gonna go in my crease with this color here, Orb, with the same brush. On top of gaining weight, I've gained weight, and then in September, I think, I was in a car accident where this lady basically hit the back of my car, and not the back of my car, she hit the front of my car, so she backed into me. So from her doing that, my body has just been in a ton of pain. I go to physical therapy 3 days out the week. So that's why I'm like, you know, I've checked out as far as like social media is concerned and with some people in my life, but I'm still able to like go to my doctor's appointments and do those kind of things. because I've been really, really, really like staying on top of my health with the weight gain. I'm now pre-diabetic. So, and this is what I mean, like my first one, I was like, one of them, I was just talking in circles. So let me just, first thing is, I haven't been feeling well. I've been really, really depressed, and just a depression that even I don't understand. And I'm like, some days are really, really dark for me. So just trigger warning to anyone who suffers with depression, or if you or anyone that you know suffer with depression or anxiety or suicidal ideations or anything like that, please get help. If it's not you, please get them help. There's I'm going to leave some links down below. The Open Path Collective, they have providers on there. Therapy for Black Girls, TalkSpace, Open Help, I think is the name of it. So there are a lot of places that you can get help or get someone that you know that's suffering with anxiety or depression, suicidal ideations, or anything like that, some help, because it's real. Being in this isolation and being isolated from people and not being able to do your normal activities. I found myself freaking out recently because I'm like, I think of the craziest things where I'm like, God forbid, somebody tries to rob me, what I'm gonna say to the police? It was a man in a mask. So yeah, I've been pretty depressed, and then getting in an accident did not help my depression. I have to go to, like I said, physical therapy 3 times out the week. Then I was like going to acupuncture for a little bit. And so like just dealing with that, and then dealing with like massive body pain in my back. And that makes you anxious and it makes you depressed. Like pain in my back all the time, sitting for too long, like all those things. And I'm going to go like deeper into my crease with, what color is this? Spice. And then gaining 25 pounds and, already on top of like trying to lose weight, gaining 25 pounds. And then because I've gained 25 pounds, now I'm pre-diabetic, and then taking medicine for that. And then that medication just constantly making me sick to the point where for like 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks, I couldn't really leave my house because I was so sick from that medication. So I've just been so frustrated, to say the least. Like, I don't even know when I'm going to go back. And then on top of all of that, like having all of that go on, and then getting on social media, like on Instagram, and you have influencers who are there. They're there to motivate you. They're there to influence you. And I get it. But you have influencers who, every day they're like, oh, you're not getting enough followers because you're not doing this and you're not doing that. And it's like, yo, I got all this going on, and I'm trying to do this and I'm trying to do that, and it was just becoming too much for me. All of social media. My therapist and I have actually talked about me just returning back to YouTube, because it seems like the safest space for me, in the sense of like not so much pressure to I don't want to say not so much pressure to grow, because of course I want to grow here, but it's like it's a comfortable space. So yeah, that's where I've been. Like, I have so many things planned out, and then I think I get frustrated because I'm going to use this brush, which is a Morphe brush. I guess it's like a packing brush, and I'm going to put the color Rich, this is like my favorite brown, on my entire lid. I'm going to pack it on there. I think I get frustrated. I had actually planned out all of my posts for like almost a month. I'm gonna have fallout that I'm gonna have to wipe off. I planned out all my posts for almost like a month, and then I couldn't sleep. Like, I had anxiety about it, and then because I wasn't able to perform, I got depressed. So it just was like a vicious cycle. So I think that it's just easier for now. And I'm not saying I'm not going on Instagram, because I may. Like, you know, I miss it there. I miss the people who I was connecting with there and stuff like that. But yeah. And I also just been protecting my energy too. Like, I'm a person who, I believe in God. And I also believe in like the universe. And I know there was a lot of stuff. So those are my eyes. It's pretty simple. I'm going to wipe off some of this fallout. There was a lot of fallout. I believe in God, and I also just believe in like the universe. Like, there was like planets that were not in line. There were a lot of planets that were just like wonky, retrogrades and all those things. And I think like the most important thing for me in all of this, because I think everything is a lesson, I'm gonna do this Fix Plus Magic Radiance. This is my first time trying this, but I really like a dewy face, and I saw, oh, that was like a pour. I saw this girl use it, this makeup artist I like, so I want to try it and see what happens. And I'm going to use the NARS Radiant Creamy, I think it's Radiant Cream, NARS Radiant Longwear Foundation in the color Cadiz. But no, I believe in that kind of stuff, like in energetic pulls and stuff like that. My birth was actually, I believe in psychics too. My birth was actually, a lot of my life too, I would say, was actually predicted by a psychic before I was born. So my family believes in it, and we believe in God too. We believe God gives people gifts to use them. I also believe that a lot of times when the planets are not in line, things happen and stuff like that. So I celebrated a birthday while I was on my hiatus, and that was interesting because I honestly didn't want to do anything for my birthday but stay in the bed. I think I cried every day leading up to my birthday. And my very close friend and my husband were able to surprise me, and she flew in from North Carolina to spend the day with me. And we went to Korean barbecue, which would sound real good tonight. I'm taping this video. See, I should have not put my scarf on, but there's nothing I can do about it now. I got this scarf, by the way, from this company, the Beauty Nomad. It's a black-owned, beauty supply store that's online. I'll put the link down below. But I'm taping this the Monday after Thanksgiving, and so I'm tired of cooking. I'm tired of Thanksgiving-esque food, and some Korean barbecue would be so delicious right now, but I doubt that I'm gonna get it. I think I'm gonna do another layer of the foundation, maybe me spraying that stuff on there, because usually it's very full coverage and I'm not really liking the coverage. But so yeah, that's where I've been. I have so much planned. I have so many boxes of things to review, like so many hauls to do. I have so many video ideas to do, and I think from what I've been going through and dealing with as far as my mental health, one of the things that I wanted to do when I started this channel was to talk about my mental health, because I think it's easier sometimes to see stuff in video form than to read it, because sometimes some of the stuff almost reads like a book, whereas though if you could see someone saying like, this is what I've been through, or you hear it, and you know, like that kind of thing, I think sometimes it's better to receive. So maybe this would be a segue into doing a mental health segment for my channel. But yeah, that is where I have been. Like I said, I don't know when I'm going back to Instagram. And I may go back to Instagram at the same time I post this video. I'm going to try this concealer. I usually do a different concealer. I'm going to do the Pat McGrath Lab Zero Concealer, and I'm in the color, the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Concealer, and I'm in the color M17. I feel like I don't use this for a reason, but we'll see. But yeah, that's where I've been. Like, I've just been trying to survive, honestly. I've been trying to survive and keep my head above water. I'm finally like feeling better, back to, I want to say back to my normal self, because I don't think that there is a normal self. But I feel a lot better. I feel, you know, like, oh, I like this concealer. I feel a ton better. Like, I can function again. I can get through a day without crying or just being so bleak. Not being sick from the diabetes medication, the pre-diabetic medication, which is diabetes medication. Not being so sick from that, and feeling the energy, because like I said, there was a lot of tough energy that was going on out here. There was a lot of really, really crazy energy that was going on. So I finally feel like not so heavy. But I just wanted to come on and share those things with you. I am going to finish my face off camera, just put on some powder. I don't do eyelashes, mascara, and some highlight, and I will be back just to give a few final thoughts. So I'm back. I did my lips is the Fenty Beauty Stunner Lip Paint in the color Unveil, and my mascara is the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara, and my highlight is from Marc Jacobs. And I will put everything in the description box below. I first want to say thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you for being a part of my family and, you know, being a part of my channel. I also want to apologize for just ghosting. I know that I said in my last video that I would have a schedule, and I'm just really sorry that I wasn't able to stick to that. I'm feeling better, like I said now, but history tells me a few things. It tells me that when I don't feel better, when I don't feel well, I'm unable, to be productive. And it also tells me that there will be a time that I don't feel well again. That is just part of mental health, and it comes out of nowhere, and it sucks. But while I'm feeling better, I am taping a ton of videos. So if and when that time does come that my viewers don't have to not see me or not hear from me or feel like I don't care about my channel, or, you know, I don't care about connecting with the people, because that is not who I am. for anyone who is suffering with anxiety, depression, suicidal ideations, or anything under the mental health umbrella, just know that you are not alone. I send a big hug out to you. If you know someone who is suffering with these things, I send a big hug out to you as well, because I know that it's hard for the people who are going through it, and it's hard for their support system. I just want to say that there is help. There is talk lines, there is therapy. I'm going to leave some links down below, whether it's the Calm line that they have here in New York City, if it's the Open Path Collective, where you can find a therapy provider, or Black therapy for Black girls, where you can find a provider, BetterHelp, TalkSpace. There's just so much help out there, so please don't give up. And to my support system, I just want to say thank you so much for just being understanding, and for being supportive, and for loving me continuously through these past couple of months. I know that it's been extremely hard. I know that it's been very dark at times, and I just want to say thank you for not turning your back on me, and thank you for extending grace. Again, thank you for watching my video. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and yeah, until next time, smooches.